Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Kotlenberg and I'm the one who runs this page, Essential Hearts. I wanted to share with you tonight my journey with essential oils and what got us started with the oils. So for those of you who don't know, I am a mom to 5 amazing kids. Our oldest is now almost 15, can you believe that? And our youngest is 4. So 5 kids between the ages of 15 and 4. We have a 7-year-old son named Tyson. And Tyson was born with severe and complicated congenital heart defects. And these defects were so severe that they required 3 open heart surgeries before he turned 2. So he had his first open heart surgery at 13 days old, and his second one was 5.5 months old, and his third one was just right after his second birthday. So we spent a lot of time down in Toronto at Sick Kids. We lived there. We lived at Ronald McDonald House for several weeks, off and on. The doors to Sick Kids Hospital were like revolving doors. We were in and out all the time. And once his cardiac condition stabilized, we were actually told that we would probably not see the intensive care unit again. And that's not really what happened. He also developed an issue in his lung. It's called pulmonary vein stenosis. So it affects the amount of blood that's going from his lungs to his heart. So as a result, Tyson struggled with respiratory issues a lot. And all winter long, he had coughs and colds all the time. And so when our other kids came home from school and brought home a little sniffle that would last them 3 days, it would last Tyson 3 weeks. And oftentimes he couldn't get over these colds without a dose of antibiotics. So for him, a typical winter was he would be on antibiotics between 4 and 5 times every single winter. Usually, that also included a hospital stay with IV antibiotics and oxygen. And this went on for the first couple of years of his life. Like I said, it was revolving doors. And, we started to look ahead. My husband and I were thinking about his future and thinking about sending him to school, realizing that he had such a weak immune system and he couldn't get over a simple cold without antibiotics. So we started to look into natural remedies for him because his last couple doses of antibiotics didn't really do the trick, and he ended up in the hospital after he had the oral antibiotics. So we looked into some homeopathic treatments and we looked into some herbal treatments, but they just didn't really seem to work. And so when a friend of ours introduced us to essential oils, we were extremely skeptical. And we had spent so much money on all kinds of other remedies, and we were doing so many things with him. He was on medications to manage his respiratory symptoms. We did chest physio exercises with him, deep breathing exercises with him, just in an attempt to try to keep that mucus from settling down into his lungs. And nothing we did really seemed to do the trick. So we thought, let's just give it a shot. What do we have to lose? So sure enough, when my first kit of essential oils arrived at our doorstep, Tyson was sick and was coughing really badly, that sound, that cough, that real deep cough deep in their chest. And so because I hadn't trusted the oils yet and I didn't develop a testimony about what they could do for us, I panicked and I took him to the doctor, and the doctor confirmed that, he needs another round of antibiotics. So he handed us a prescription, and I took that prescription to the drugstore and we filled it out, and we took the antibiotics home. And we decided that we would just use them as a backup. And we would give these essential oils a good shot. And if it didn't work, we had the antibiotics just in case. So we put the antibiotics into the kitchen cupboard and closed the door and got to work with the oils. And he didn't get better right away. It did get worse there for a time, and I did panic and think he needs the antibiotics. But I really wanted these to work. I really wanted to find a natural solution for him. So sure enough, after a couple of days, he started getting better, and the oils were doing the trick, and they were clearing up his cough, and he started to feel well again. So we didn't need to use the antibiotics. And as he was getting better, I kind of said to my husband, I said, if these essential oils will work and they can get a complicated cardiac kid over his constant coughing all winter long, I'm going to proclaim doTERRA from the rooftops. And so now that's what I do, and that's my passion, and that's my calling, is to talk about doTERRA with everybody and let them know that there is another option, and we do have other solutions. We have natural solutions. There's something so beautiful and so empowering about being a mom and having the tools in my home that I need to take care of my family and to have everything right at my fingertips. It's just so empowering. And so now I want to help other moms feel empowered as well. And in particular, I like to work with other heart families so that I can help them realize that there is a better way, and that they can find healing in their home, because they can find healing in their home. We just need to know where to look. And so I like them to not have to experience what we experience with Tyson. So that's our journey with essential oils. We are so excited for how they have changed Tyson's immune system, how they have changed his respiratory system, and how they've just changed the way we take care of our family. So if you have any questions at all about the oils that we used and how we did this, then just give me a shout, and I can talk about oils that will help you with your family. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.